No, sir, you can't use your large knife to test the sauces before purchase. We did this forum for a while. Thought I'd share something that happened a few weeks ago in my store. I'm a manager in the deli of a large southern chain grocery store. I was heading back from lunch and cut through the international foods aisle. There I saw this older man in army-style khakis kinda hunched over his cart. Because of his older age, my immediate concern was that something was wrong. I had a customer in my last deli job have a heart attack in the aisle and die. So I guess I'm more susceptible to notice these things and feel concern. I started to slow down to check on him and see if he needed help. However, I saw that he had a bottle of soy sauce in one hand and a large hunting knife in the other that he was using to cut open the bottle. My new concern is for the safety of everyone else. I mean, this was a Crocodile Dundee-sized knife. Even that I'm a smaller woman, I made the choice not to confront the man myself alone and used the headset to page for help. I said that there was a man in aisle X with a huge knife opening bottles. The response I got was a baffled "there's what?" Nope, you didn't hear that wrong. Luckily for us, our store is frequented by local firefighters and police officers. 2 local firemen overheard me and came rushing over to see the guy. Immediately the yelling started. They told him to put away the weapon, and he started yelling that he only wanted to test the sauces to find one he liked. Turns out there was 5 already opened bottles back on the shelf. The firefighters blocked off the aisle to prevent other shoppers from getting near, as the store manager told him he had to leave. Luckily, an on-duty cop had come in for dinner and stepped in to escort the man outside and remove him from the property while he hollered and shouted the whole time that he did nothing wrong. We are still baffled to this day about just what that guy was thinking. We no use it to judge customer levels. Is he "you're out of X item" crazy, or using a knife to test the sauces crazy? The response to this was bigger than I expected and has amused me on my lunch break. I'll try to start posting more stories. Having worked in a grocery store deli for over a decade, I have some crazy stories.
Customer wants item delivered to home. Outraged when I ask him his address. First post on Reddit here, but binging all these posts reminds me of an incident that took place back in 2013, when I was working at a branch of a large upmarket department store chain in South London. I've moved on from this job a long time ago now, so please do forgive me if some of the details are a bit hazy, but here's the gist. A couple of blokes from Eastern Europe came in wanting to buy a kettle and asking what the options were for them to pick it up later. One of them did not speak. I suspect his English was not good. The other had reasonable English. I explained that they could pick it up right away as we had them in stock. If they wanted to, they could pick it up later in the day from click and collect. Or for a fee we could deliver it to their address provided the address was in the UK or Ireland. They chose the delivery option. I put in the details of what they wanted to buy to the computer and came to the section where I had to put in delivery details. That was where the fun began. The conversation went something like this. "Could I ask your address, please?" "No on. Why do you want to know my address?" "Because you said you want it delivered." "No on, but why do you need to know my address?" "That is how we know where to deliver your package. Otherwise we won't know where to deliver it." "No on, but it's your job to know these things." "It's my job to ask you. I'm not a psychic, and I don't automatically know your address." "No on, but I don't feel comfortable giving my address out. I don't know you and I want to preserve my privacy." "I understand that, sir, but if you won't give me your address, then I can't have your kettle delivered to you. There are 20 million addresses in the UK, and if I pick one at random, chances are it won't be yours. Now either you can tell me your address, or you can pick it up at click and collect, or you can take it with you now." "Moron, you're an idiot." At that point I had enough, and his insult was a good enough pretext to end the conversation. I informed him I was not going to be taking personal abuse, and that I would not be serving him further. He muttered something to his friend in their language and moved away. Thankfully I never saw him again, and no doubt he went to know some other underpaid customer service guy with his tomfoolery until he's got his kettle.
Check out my other awesome videos.